Hello, scientists. You're welcome to yet another interesting basic science class. And remember, I am Miss Andres and I am your basic science teacher. Now, are you ready for a fun learning session? Now, get your writing materials, your book, your pen, and let's get started. Now, today we'll be learning about humans and habitats. Can you repeat after me? Humans and habitats. So, we're going to be knowing how humans affect our habitats. First, we are going to know the meaning of a habitat. What is a habitat? A habitat is the natural dwelling place or natural environment in which an organism, which is also a living thing, normally lives. Humans can have a positive or negative impact on habitat. What are these positive or negative effects or impact humans have on the natural environment or the natural dwelling place of organisms? First of all, we're going to be looking at the negative effect it has on the habitat. How humans can negatively affect a habitat, and they are: 1. Pollution, 2. Deforestation, 3. Introducing invasive plants and animals, and lastly we have overhunting and overfishing. Now let's look at the positive effects. Number 1, supporting endangered species. Then the other is replanting forest, and lastly we have removing invasive plants and animals from the ecosystem. We're going to be looking at each and every outlined positive and negative effect. Firstly, we'll be looking at the outlined negative impacts, and the first one is pollution. What is pollution? Pollution is the contamination of the environment by harmful substances. Humans pollute every day and in so many different ways. One of the largest contributors to pollution is what comes out of our vehicles when we burn gasoline, meaning the emissions, the smoke that comes out of the vehicle when it is being used is one of the contributors to pollution. These emissions can be very harmful to our environment. Next, we're going to be looking at is overhunting and overfishing. What did I say? Overhunting and overfishing. Humans, we depend on animals for food. Humans, we depend on animals for food. Animals can serve as food to us, even plants. Humans, we often hunt animals and go fishing. Some people, they are hunters and even fishermen for a living. So in some cases, some people consider it as sports. So lastly, on negative impact, we'll be looking at introducing invasive plants and animals. So when ecosystems form, they do so naturally. So plants that need a lot of sunlight will typically grow in areas that are not sunny and vice versa. Now we're going to be looking at the positive impacts humans have on the environment. Hope you are following so far. Remember, we've not gone too far. We started by looking at the definition of habitats. Then thereafter, we looked at the positive impact and the negative impact of humans on our habitats. The first here is supporting endangered species. What do we mean by endangered species? An endangered species are species of plants or animals that is seriously at the risk of extinction. Now, the next we'll be looking at is replanting forest. What did I say? Replanting forest. When we say replanting forest, what we mean is reforestation. Remember, we said clearing of forest is deforestation. While replanting, remember, something that has been cleared before, you are now replanting. That's why it's called reforestation. It is the proper name given to purposely planting or seeding an environment with the intention to rebuild a forest, removing invasive plants and animals from ecosystem. So although humans are often responsible for introducing invasive plants and animals into an ecosystem, whether it be by accident or on purpose. Cities and townships have been taking action to remove these organisms from ecosystems and replace them with its native plants and animals. Wow, we've come to the end of this interesting topic. Hope you had a fun learning session. Remember, we started by looking at the meaning of the habitat. We said habitat is the natural dwelling place of organisms. Then we looked at the positive and the negative effects of humans on habitat, and we outlined some positive effects as supporting endangered species, replanting forests, and removing invasive plants and animals from the ecosystems. Then we looked at the negative impacts on habitat, and they were pollution, deforestation, overhunting and overfishing, and lastly, introducing invasive plants and animals. Then we went ahead to explain each and everything that was outlined. And I know you have a better understanding of the topic. Now, thank you for watching. Do not forget to attempt your quiz and do your assignments. And I'll be waiting for your comments in the comment section. See you in class. Bye.